Welcome to PopBuzz Presents. I'm Benedict Townsend.
And I'm Kat Warner, and we're joined by the incredible Nina Nesbitt.
Woo!
What time? So episode 2, and it's time for What the Buzz. So, what is the buzz, Benedict?
Well, let's find out. So, this week it was the VMAs in New York, one of the biggest nights of the year, wouldn't you say, Kat?
It was a big night. A lot happened.
Yeah.
I think I know everything that happened. I stayed up, watched the whole thing. I think we'll kick off with J-Lo. That was quite a big thing that happened.
Seen a bit.
She performed this medley. Like, I've seen a little bit, haven't you?
Seen a bit.
She won life.
She owned it. I mean, she's incredible. She's been through a lot. Like, she's done all these songs, and she killed it. And she did, like, All I Have. You know this one, don't you?
Yes.
Big R&B fan. The big fluffy coat.
Yeah, the coat,
frosted lip gloss. Like, it was amazing. Then she went into Get Right with the big dance. I mean, you know all of this.
I love these songs. Yes, I know them all. Yes, correct.
DJ Khaled came on.
Another one. Yes.
Yeah, literally another one.
Yes.
And did Jenny from the Block with her.
Banger.
She had this stunning, isn't it? Like
banger.
Do you have a favourite J-Lo banger?
Jenny from the Block.
Jenny from the Block every time.
It was amazing.
Every time.
She had like a sparkly jumpsuit on. Oh. I mean, she looks incredible for her age, like 49, and she's owning it.
Yeah, I'd like to meet J-Lo.
Yeah. Well, you nearly had a run-in with her, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Well, I don't know if it was her or not, but I was in Las Vegas airport, and I was by myself, which was a bit awkward already. And the tannoy was like, "Can Jennifer Lopez please come to Lost Property immediately?" And I was like, "Oh my God."
You would just freeze.
And then I thought, nah, it's such a common name, like, there's loads of Jennifer Lopez's. Lopez is a really common name.
I guess Lopez, yeah.
So I'm like, nah, no, it's not. Nina, stop getting carried away. I go through security, blah, 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 blah. And then I come out and there's J-Lo posters all over Las Vegas because she's doing the residency. And I was like, oh my God.
It was J-Lo.
Could it be?
It could have been J-Lo.
You should have rocked up there and be like, "Hi, I'm J-Lo." Put some shades on.
I was thinking, I was like, if I was with Curtis or something, I would have just gone down and just kind of like stood there.
I actually would have waited for her.
Yeah.
Like a crazy fan. I know you would have, because you're a big fan.
Well, a mega fan, yeah. I would have known where she was already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I would have found her already. Good tannoy voice, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Could you like intro yourself with that voice?
What, on the
Please
tannoy?
welcome Nina Nesbitt.
So like the tannoy would be
you've
here.
already set the bar there. That was pretty good.
I've set it pretty low. I think Nina can probably beat it.
Hello and welcome to...
Welcome to the airport.
This is... Actually, Curtis, do yours, please do it. He does the X Factor voice.
Oh, please.
Please do it.
Please.
He's going to hate me. Say Rachel Adedeji.
Rachel Adedeji.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Incredible. I think that is you, though, isn't it? Like, you actually do work next to me. I'm very impressed.
Incredible. Now, the problem with these award shows, as a super fan of them, I feel like people are just watching them for the drums these days, not for the music.
There was a lot of drama.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know, but Nicki Minaj has got beef with everyone at the moment.
She's having a mad one.
Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner, their 6-month-old baby, Stormy, she's having a go at, yeah.
Feud with a baby.
Honestly, she's a 35-year-old woman. 34, have I aged her?
A lot of ages today in today's show.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you can just get a bit caught up in the drums. Should it be about the music?
I feel like it's part of pop culture because if we watched it and there was no drama, we'd be like, that was boring. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need a bit. Maybe not that.
I mean, this was outrageous.
I don't know.
She was going
I
off.
love Nicki Minaj, but yeah. I love a bit of drama too.
It makes it fun, doesn't it?
It makes it fun, it makes it exciting. It's why we watch Love Island. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, speaking of Love Island, you've just given us a bit of a segue there, Nina. Very exciting from a presenter standpoint.
You've hit a nerve.
Now, we'll be back with Nina to have a deep and meaningful chat in the PopBuzz cinema and also talk about her upcoming tour.
But first, we have been mourning the loss of Love Island.
R.I.P.
No, it's not a joke. Like, I miss it so much. No,
You're honestly, in deep, aren't you?
I'm in so deep. Like, it was my life for 7 weeks. I came home every night, 9 o'clock, bang on, never missed an episode.
I know, we lived together. Couldn't get the TV for my shows, my stories.
Honestly, Honestly, I'm going to cry talking about it. I miss it so much. Like, I bought the ITV hub.
Yeah.
So I could download it and watch it while I was away.
I've outdone you there because I actually bought a VPN in America, so I could watch it.
Honestly.
£6 a month.
Yeah, I'd pay it. I'd pay a tenner. I honestly would. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so obsessed with it, but...
It's like a human experiment of love and lies.
And all the guys are so fit, like, beautiful.
And islands.
Yeah, it was addictive, and it took over my life, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I bought the water bottle.
I tried to get my boyfriend to get me it for my birthday and he wouldn't get me it.
I bought myself one. So
I might buy myself one now.
I don't know whether that's sad. I think it is sad.
It is sad. Well, the nice thing, guys, about Love Island is that it will live on forever in our hearts and minds, particularly mine, but also in our next segment where Josh, Kaz, Wes and Megan will be recreating some of our favourite memes.
What's up? This is Josh and Kaz from Love Island.
And this is our meme masterclass for PopBuzz. This is a meme for something that you're really shocked at but you don't really care about.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God! Wow! This is the Michelle Obama dancing meme when you're just enjoying yourself and you want everyone to know. Yeah, the stinky beach smell. Like. So this is the Salt Bay meme. Up the hair.
Bounce up the elbow.
Yeah, just imagine.
Sweet.
So this is the yodeling kid at Walmart. I don't know what to do. I just so love you.
And then we've got the mathematician thing going on.
This is the SpongeBob out of breath.
He's a bit sad.
We need more of a run up here. Why are you running? Why are you running? Hey, why are you running? Why are you running?
Welcome back. We're here with Nina.
Woo!
Woo! And things are about to get a little bit deep. It's time for the DMC with Impulse Body Mist. Nina, welcome to our wonderful cinema. As you can see, you're currently playing.
And my name's spelt right.
You spelt it right.
I love it.
2 T's.
It's the least we can do. You
Normally
can
get one.
have some popcorn if you like.
Thank you.
Treat yourself.
Is it sweet or salt?
Find out.
What's the verdict?
Is it one of those?
Sweet and salt.
One of those mixed
that's
ones.
perfect for me. I like a bit of both. I like the surprise.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Can I just keep it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So we're going to start off talking about your new single, Loyal to Me. So the lyrics kind of centre around the theme of...
We can't say that word on camera.
I can't really say this word. So we're going to think of a code name for it. I'm going to go with Duck Boy.
Okay.
I've been using Flower Boy as well.
Flower Boy.
It's a bit less... Yeah,
It's a bit kind,
pretty,
Flower Boy.
isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
So what kind of, for people that don't know what a flower boy is, what is the 411 on a flower boy? What are the symptoms to look out for with a flower boy?
What's the 411?
Where are we going?
People just need to read the lyrics online. If you just search Loyal to Me lyrics, the whole thing is just advice to my best friend who found herself dating a flower boy. And it's just like a bunch of advice. So some of the lyrics are, if he never calls when he says he will, if he always tells you to keep it chill, if you see him out with another girl, then baby, you know he was never real.
Word
If
for
he
word.
never wants you to meet his friends, if he ain't tagging you on the gram, take
That's
your
important.
heart and turn around while you still can.
Nice. And it rhymes and everything.
Thanks.
I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there.
There's more, if you want more.
Do you just want to sing the
Do
song?
go on.
If he says he's online, says he's asleep, right? But then you go on to WhatsApp and he's still online.
Oh, I need a pen or something to get...
You need to write this down.
Yeah.
He's talking to other people. If he doesn't want to be seen in public with you, he's hiding you.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. If he says he's a model, but he actually just lives at home with his parents and doesn't have a job.
Standard flower boy antics.
I don't do that anymore.
honestly.
He doesn't actually model, he's just on Instagram.
Benedict's a previous flower boy.
Yeah,
You're over it now, aren't you?
yes, I used to always be on the gram when I was doing all those things, but now I'm reformed.
Pretending to be a model.
And Kat, you've actually gone the other way, right? You've actually become a flower girl, and not the wedding kind.
So here's the tea. So me and so basically there's a few of us in our girl group, and happen to be
There's a few of us in our group, yeah.
Yeah, Benedict, you know this. I'm one of the only single people, if not probably the only single person at the moment, which I'm absolutely fine with. And my friends were talking about, they were like, oh, what guys are you speaking to at the moment? I was like, oh, whatever. And they were like, oh my God, I've just realised something. And they were like, you're a flower girl.
That's fine.
They were like, what's wrong with talking to a few people? I'm single.
If you're a flower boy, if you're a flower girl, it's fine. Just...
Plot twist.
As long as you're nice and you're kind.
As you're like, I am a flower boy, fine. You know what you're getting into. The thing is, when people try and cover it, it's fine.
I'm a flower girl. Whatever.
Just
my friends are wrong.
No, you are, and that's fine. That's fine. That's Nina Nesbitt's lesson of the day.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
Own it.
So you said the song "Loyal to Me" was actually originally written for Little Mix.
Well, in my head, yeah.
Okay. So how did that kind of come about? Did they ever record a version of it, or was it just that's who you thought it was going to go to?
I write songs for other artists as well. Well, I did in my spare time before I started putting music out. So I had songs with like the Shires and Jessie Ware, and it was all kind of like pop, but still very like quite DMC, deep, meaningful conversation.
Nice. Love it.
Which I love. Like that's me. But then I was sitting in my bed one day and I had my guitar out and I was like, oh, like these chords. I've been listening to a lot of 90s R&B.
My girl.
And I was like, I just want to write a 90s R&B song. Obviously, I'm not a 90s R&B artist, so I couldn't really sing it. So I wrote it and I was like, I want to just send it to Little Mix because I absolutely love them and I think they're amazing singers. And I just thought, you know, it's like a girl anthem.
Yeah.
And then I finished it and then decided to keep it, so I never sent it. But I don't know if they'd like it or not, but they were like, they were
sure
in my
they
head.
did.
Because there's a lot of like harmonies in it, so it does kind of sound like it could be like a girl power, girl group anthem, like Destiny's Child, TLC kind of thing. But it sounds great you doing it, so we're happy you can.
So you haven't written any things for any other artists lately then?
I have,
or have you?
Something coming out with Matoma on Friday.
Nice.
The thing is, when you write songs for other people, people's release schedules are so long now because they just drop in singles. So, like the Shires, for example, I had that for ages, and then that finally came out. And Jessie Ware took like a year before that came out. So I have stuff, but whether or not it comes out, it might change.
Do you ever have it where you've forgotten you've even written a song and they're like, oh, we're bringing this one out, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I actually wrote a song. The first cut I ever got, I had no idea it'd been cut. And then the song came out and someone had found like my name on the credits and sent me it, and I was like, what? this is
amazing.
But someone else is singing it. But it's great.
Do you have like a wish list of people you'd love to write for?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously like J-Lo or whatever, but like,
cool.
who's your top 5?
Rihanna.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Have you ever written a song for Rihanna?
No, I had a ballad on my album that got put on hold for her. By her label.
For actual Rihanna?
For actual Rihanna, and I was like crying, and I was like, oh my God, I've got a song on hold.
I am
then I was like,
obsessed
with Rihanna. She's just so cool. Like, she was the first concert I ever went to as a kid. Like, the whole thing was exciting. And then I found out, like, they put so many songs on hold, and it
she must get so many, though. Like, everyone was
it's still good. It's still good.
Nice moment, okay? Her... I'd love to write for Little Mix because I just think I'm obsessed with like the girl band, like harmony situation.
Yeah.
I'd love to write with Camila Cabello. I think she's an amazing new pop artist.
Won 2 VMAs this week. Yeah.
What a girl.
Would have been 3 if you'd been helping.
Wow. I know, if I'd written a song. Who else? Oh, I don't know. They're my favourites.
Yeah. That's a solid list.
Yeah.
So the new single, now I'm a bit flabbergasted by this, was streamed 1.5 million times. 1.5 million times in its first week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know.
How did you feel after that happened?
It's quite weird when it's like something online because you see all the numbers and you think, that's so weird, like these people don't exist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then when you go and play the gigs or put stuff online, like on your Instagram or whatever, you're like, oh wow, like these people exist.
Yeah. How did you feel when you first heard it gone into the millions? Were you shocked?
Well, I have an app called Spotify for Artists, and it gives you like the live streaming figures the first week. So I was just sitting like...
I was going to say, do you just sit there like, oh my God.
That'd be so addictive. Was it just like a little spike?
Yeah, it just keeps going up and up. And
wow.
Me and my manager were in a taxi in New York, and we were watching it from like 999, like 99999. I was like, ah! It was so cool.
Oh.
That's amazing. Now the song, like you said, has got a real like 90s R&B vibe.
Yeah.
Do you think the rest of your album will have that kind of vibe? Is that something you want to like continue with?
It was actually a totally one-off song, as I said, because I was not really imagining it for me when I was writing it.
Sure.
So no, the album doesn't sound like 90s R&B, but...
That's okay, that's fine.
I'm staying true to me, like...
Yeah.
The song was very true to me lyrically, the storytelling sort of aspect of it. But I think through writing this song, I've actually worked, so the producer I worked with, Fraser T. Smith.
Amazing.
He is amazing.
Stormzy.
Stormzy, Adele. Like,
I know who that is.
He's amazing. Check him out.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's done like a lot of stuff over the years and kind of told me like R&B artists I should listen to, and it's kind of opened up my ears to a lot more, so maybe I'll do more. But the album is like very much storytelling and lyric led, and there's like a hint of R&B, but it's more just straight up pop singer-songwriter.
So you said about the kind of storytelling aspect. What's the story behind Loyal to Me?
So I have a group of girls back home as well that we all went to school with. There's 12 of us in the group, and we always meet up and like just get everything off our chest, because we don't live in the same city anymore. So whenever we're together, it's like
proper catch up.
You never guess what.
It.
Yeah, getting it all out. And one of my friends had been dating this guy for a while, and she was like, I really like him, and we go on all these amazing dates, and he tells me that he really likes me on these dates, and then she gets home, doesn't hear from him for like 2 weeks. So she's like, what's going on? And I was just like, do you know what? You're a catch. Like, she's beautiful, she's smart. But yeah, I was just like, you know, if you're having to like wonder if someone likes you, the chances are they don't. And it's like, it's just wasted energy. So it's a song about all the warning signs that I wanted to
The flower boy warning signs.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you do like someone, you're blinded and you make all these excuses, and I think we've all been there.
You need someone on the outside who can...
A mediator.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Which songs on the new album do you think you're most like proud of?
I guess this one, because it's something new for me. The Best You Had's probably my favourite song, along with one called Is It Really Me You're Missing? That's the one that was on hold for Rihanna, which is the most exciting moment of my life.
I'm very excited for that.
You didn't already know. That one's one of my favourites. Yeah, they're probably my favourite ones.
Now, we saw you collaborated with Lewis Capaldi at the Transmit Festival.
Yes.
The Transmit Festival.
Yeah.
More collaborations on the way with Lewis? Maybe on the album?
Yeah, not on the album. There's no features on the album.
No features. Apart from the ghost of Rihanna.
The ghost of Rihanna.
Looking down.
Because I kind of just wanted it to be... On my first album, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, I was like 17, 18 when I wrote it, and I feel like as lovely as it is, it doesn't sound like an album, because I was still figuring out my sound and who I was. Whereas this album, I feel like really sounds like an album. I just wanted like, this is Nina Nesbitt, hello. And then after the album, I'm going to be doing collaborations with people. Lewis is someone that I am talking to currently about that.
Very nice.
So you never know. I'm his #1 fan.
Are you?
Do you want to know something quite embarrassing?
Always.
Oh, yeah, always.
So basically, years ago, I had this competition for fans to support me on tour. So they would like do covers of my songs.
I think I saw this, yeah.
Send them in. And that's kind of how I got started. So it's giving something back, trying to be nice.
Very sweet.
And Lewis sent in like a video, a cover of, I think it was The Apple Tree or something.
Oh, cool.
Or Stay Out, I can't remember. And I rejected him.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And now
Poor
I'm
Lewis. Do you know what? It's come full circle. You're friends now.
Could have been enemies, but...
Yeah, it could have gone the other way.
Could have been enemies, but...
We had to clear the air.
Well, as far as you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, it's awkward.
Nah, it's fine now.
It's fine.
It's fine, it's funny, it's a funny little story.
Yeah. Oh, have you got any shows of him coming up, or...?
Yeah, we're doing Europe and UK together.
So you've been working really closely with Spotify recently as part of their artist collaboration programme. Can you tell us a bit about what that is, what you've been up to, what's working with like them with?
Yes, so I got an email in February, I think it was, and it was basically asking if I wanted to be part of the first ever Spotify collaborations release with Sasha Sloan and Charlotte Lawrence, who are two amazing female indie pop artists. And it was all about bringing indie pop artists together to collaborate on a single that we had to write within 6 hours of meeting each other.
Okay.
And they wanted something empowering, so we were like, we want to create a song that we would actually listen to and put out ourselves, and we all had pretty similar styles, so it worked quite well. And yeah, it was really cool to be selected as one of the three, because they picked us basically as three artists that they want to help break in America, which is quite cool. It's quite a big country.
Quite nice, isn't it?
Quite
Damn,
nice,
yeah. It's quite...
So, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Because you've been in America recently, haven't you?
I have, yeah. So I went on tour there for the first time ever this year. I'd only ever been to like the coasts, New York and LA.
And it must be really weird as well if you're in like a small town in America and it's like, oh my God, Nina Nesbitt fans are here. Like you knew they existed.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, and what are they like? Is there a different energy to like a UK audience?
Yeah, it's quite different. I would say people are a little bit younger in America who listen to my music. I'm not sure why. Maybe because they've just discovered me recently, I'm not sure. But I feel like in America, people are really open-minded and like willing to give you a go. And even going on as a support act, they're like, they want to like you and they're like singing along and dancing, and to have that's amazing, like that enthusiasm. Whereas I feel like Britain, when you win over, not in a bad way,
We know.
when you win over a crowd in Britain, it's like an achievement.
Yeah.
And it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're less like, woo, I'm gonna love you.
We're very reserved. We're like, we don't embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, like
Impress me.
yeah, and just, you feel a bit awkward if no one else is dancing, but it's just different.
Yeah.
Like each crowd is great. It's just nice to have like people like
So now you used to be signed to a major, didn't you? But now you're on independent, and your career is doing absolutely amazing right now. Do you think you're better suited to an indie? Have you always thought you'd be better suited to an indie, or what were kind of the main differences?
I didn't really know when I started because I was 17, so I just left school in a little village in Scotland and was suddenly in the music industry, which you can imagine is like polar opposites.
Overwhelming.
So I got offered a major label deal and was like, yeah, they had Jessie J and Florence and the Machine and Mumford and Sons, who were all doing amazing at the time. So yeah, like why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just think I'm better suited to an indie. Like I did start off DIY, the Apple Tree EP that I put out first, did that all independently, and we got some success with that. So I knew that I could still do it independently even after I got dropped. I was kind of like shelved for 2 years, not able to put music out, and it was really frustrating. But I picked myself back up again, got back out there.
Lost, that's all I'm saying.
It's all part of the story.
Do you know what? I just think it made me want it more, and it made me work harder, and also just be like, just figure out who I was and what my sound was, and you know, nobody would really work with me at first, and I had to just go out there and kind of hustle. So it's good.
And now you're here with a new single, Blow To Me.
Well, I think that brings everything to a nice conclusion. We had a deep chat, a meaningful chat.
It got very deep. It got very meaningful.
In many ways was a conversation.
I feel like we're a lot closer now.
I feel like we're family.
Honestly, I feel like I really understand you now, and that was great.
We're all flower people and we know ourselves. And isn't that great?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we're going to stick around at popcorn. We're going to stick around and finish our popcorn here in the cinema. Meanwhile, you're going to be checking in with Will, who's about to go off about Photoshop. Go on, Will.
Go off.
Welcome to Go Off, the part of the show where every week we get a moment to vent about what's really annoying us this week. And today, I'm going in about Photoshop. So for the past decade, we've all been complaining that people are way too photoshopped and we all look too perfect and too amazing. And the models on the magazine covers aren't aspirational and we can't look like them. And now people are actually starting to listen and Photoshop far less, so we're making progress. But people are still complaining again. Why are we complaining? Why are we complaining? Someone tell me, why are we complaining? This is so infuriating. People of the planet, why? You get what you want, you don't get what you want. Imperfect, perfect, more Photoshop, less Photoshop, attractive, not attractive. Nothing makes sense. Nothing. So just to be super clear, people now want more Photoshop and they've been complaining for so long that they wanted less Photoshop. More, but not less. And people are saying that these less Photoshopped photos are not aspirational. So this is the part where I tell you how I feel about this issue. So I want to see people that look more like me. So yeah, I'm stunning, but also I'm quite real. I'm not super skinny. I go online and I see these really toned models, these male models, with all the tattoos, the shirts look great on them, but when it turns up at my front doorstep, I look like I'm sitting in a black bag. And it doesn't work. I want to see people with blemishes. I want to see people with moobs, with bellies, with spots. Come on, we're not all perfect. Let's embrace how we are and love who we are. Come on. So I am calling for a revolution, people. You get a belly, you get moves, you get spots, you get unplucked eyebrows, you get those wobbly bits. You've got a muffin top. Own the muffin top. Come on. So we know that you've got messy hair. We know that you're tired. We know that you're hungover. You look hungover. You look so tired and exhausted and worn out. So am I. So my final thoughts on this issue is shut up. What are you whinging about? Come on. I know I'm whinging, but I'm getting paid to do this so I can get away with it. But shut up. All right, so let's go back to what Photoshop was originally made for. We all know it, putting a kitten's head on a puppy's body and making a kapuppy. What is really the word, honestly?
Nina, thank you for sticking with us. Are you ready to play a little PopBuzz game?
As long as I'm not getting gunged, I'm fine.
There's no guns.
Cancel the guns. We're not doing the guns anymore.
Guys. No, but we thought with your musical talents, you would be up for recreating some of our team's favourite songs.
Sure.
But not just singing them, because you're too good at that.
Oh, thanks.
Benedict, the box.
You shall be recreating some of our favourite songs using these wonderful instruments we've provided with our high budget.
So we've got a keyboard in there, ukulele, a chicken.
Got a chicken.
My dog would love this.
Yeah. I think there's a little kazoo in there.
A little egg.
Yeah, have it. What do you think? What is taking your eye there, taking your fancy?
What's speaking to you?
Be good?
I actually don't know how to play any of these instruments, but I'll give it my best go.
We've got the xylophone going there.
This has got the notes in it, so...
Yeah, that helps.
Love
this is promising.
There should be a kazoo. People tend to gravitate towards the kazoo.
A nice little way to ease into it.
What's this?
But you go for it.
Electronic keyboard. This'll work.
Nice.
And me and Benedict are going to compete against each other, so...
It's going to be intense.
Whoever gets the most songs wins.
We've got a minute and a half for Kat to lose. And then we'll just wrap up the show. Oh, she's straight on the keyboard.
Where's the kazoo?
Where's the kazoo?
Where's the kazoo? Have a little rummage.
Is that the kazoo?
There we go, that's a kazoo.
It's a bad boy.
And we wash it every week, don't worry.
Great.
We do wash the kazoo, right?
If J-Lo was here last week, I would...
Yeah.
That's really creepy. OK. I just love J-Lo.
Could the owner of J-Lo's kazoo. Hey, OK.
I think we're ready.
We're ready.
OK, this one.
OK, hold on. I'll commence the egg. All right.
I might need to just work it out first.
Go for it.
Do what feels right. I think it's the fat end, but you have to kind of like talk into it almost.
Yeah,
there
we go. One kiss.
Yep.
Do I have to say the artist as well?
Right, you've got one.
Oh, Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. Friends of mine. These days, Jess Glynn.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
OK, shall I try a different instrument?
2 points. No points, Kat.
I got one.
No points, Kat.
I got one.
Right, hang on.
It's quite haunting, this song.
That's it.
It's not, is it, it's not 21 Pilots? No?
Oh, we found love!
Oh, yeah!
My glockenspiel days are over.
Oh my God, well, no, it's a tie between me and Kat.
That's nice.
Hush now, no, I think we need a tiebreaker.
Maybe we need a bonus round.
I think we need a bonus round.
Competitive.
Yeah, very competitive when I'm losing.
Okay.
Right, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't want to.
Okay.
You gotta break, listen, you gotta break a few eggs.
It's fine. I'm ready,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Right, ready? This one's a big one.
Okay.
It's a big song.
All right. Could have had it all rolling in the deep, Adele.
Correct. Pretty good. Congrats.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Happy for you.
Thank the Academy, thank you.
Thank you so much, Nina, for being such a wonderful guest. It's been so lovely having you on the show.
Amazing. Cool. And thank you so much, all of you out there, for watching. Don't forget to check out popbuzz.com for your latest entertainment news. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Till then, bye.